Pro-Kanċillier, il-Perit Carmen Novella, il-Proretturi, il-Professur Inġinier Simon Fabri u l-Professur Frank Bezzina, Sinjuri. Merħba din iċ-ċerimonja ta' gradwazzjoni 22 waħda minn sensiela ta' 25 ċerimonja ta' gradwazzjoni fil-livell ta' postgraduate. Huwa ta' sodisfazzjon għall-Università ta' Malta li nħabbru li ser jiggradwaw b'aktar minn 2600 student f'din is-sessjoni ta' gradwazzjonijiet għas-snin 2020, 2021 u 2022. Fosthom hemm 113 dottorat li minnhom 88 huma dottorati ta' riċerka fuq sma varji. Nibdew issa din iċ-ċerimonja billi nistieden lill-Professur Simon Grima, kap tad-Dipartiment tal-Insurance fil-Fakultà tal-Ekonomija, l-Management u l-Accountancy sabiex jindirizzana. Il-Professur Simon Grima.
Perit Carmen Novella, Prorectors, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council and Senate, members of the academic body, academic registrar, members of the University Administration, distinguished guests and graduates. Graduating at this point in history is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is an event that will be remembered for a long time. First and foremost, because of your determination and ability to survive the stresses which only you know about. Indeed, only you fully comprehend the costs of being resilient, which has led you to stand here to accept this award. Accordingly, we justly applaud you. Humanity today is undergoing extraordinary times, leaving most of us bewildered as to how to communicate, interact with one another, and come together without fear. In fact, the word trust may have taken a new meaning. That is the assurance that we are safe when we are with one another. However, there is one thing we all have in common: the will to survive and progress, as proven by your presence in this institution today, and the ability to give and receive what is owed to oneself. However, there is the question we might ask ourselves is, how do we feel we are deserving of what we have? How much do we relate to all the accolades we have received throughout our lives? Do we celebrate our genuine selves, or how others perceive us when we rejoice? The beauty of life is receiving and giving, and the freedom to do so has brought us together. As we serve within the institution, you as students interact with us tutors, and we interact with one another as we serve our common purpose. The ability to serve is linked to the ability to be close to one another and to share, to feel the joy, the pain, and all the other emotions that have accompanied you throughout these years at university, despite the fact that some of the time has been spent behind screens and away from normal physical interaction. We would all do well to remember that both academic staff and students have endured the same conditions. And I would venture to add, have experienced similar emotions in the course of this journey of life. Your graduation from this institution should go a long way to provide you with the financial security you seek, a springboard for a future abroad, if so desired, or the opportunity to start a family. One feels sure that this is what your parents, siblings, and friends augur for you all. Humanity's fullest expression will only be fulfilled if we all know how to be human. Speaking on behalf of academics, of all the academics, we've also come a long way to be able to serve in this capacity. The teaching profession, too, has progressed with ever-increasing possibilities of online gathering, lecturing, and discussing among ourselves. But the technology that underpins it all has earned a very intimate sphere, which we may not have fully comprehended or discussed. Our lectures have entered your homes, thoughts, families, dinner table talks, car spaces, and who knows where else, since you have watched them on your phones, tablets, or projector screens. As a result of the intimate places produced by technology, new connections have emerged, since we have enabled one another to be present in the same locations that we shared with our loved ones. Let's think about this for a moment as we consider the changes in our society and our capacity to experiment with generating new moments that cause us to question the most fundamental parts of our basic functions today. Every day, life has become fully digital and so really intangible. Did we anticipate, for example, that we had to deal with so many intangible financial transactions? How about the transactions that go unnoticed and the large unseen amounts of data handling? Did we ever imagine that we'd need to use transaction passes, codes, or even digital passports to access specific areas? Consider data as a means of facilitating such systems, the unseen world on which we have grown to rely on so heavily. Do we stop to consider how much of our data is saved and how it is exchanged from one end to another as it begins to define our capabilities, or more accurately, what we are entitled to or not entitled to? Opportunities such as those in learning and teaching allow us to reflect on the unseen transactions that influence us on so many levels, transactions that shape us, transactions that are familiar, and transactions that may not be visible to us, transactions that take place in our families, transactions that we take for granted, and those for which we show greater respect. The risks posed by those transactions and the wise strategic chess moves that we create to secure these transactions. The moral of this is that we are all subject to mind pathways that can result in positive or negative transactions or outcomes. And the longer we live in this reality, the more we can be influenced by thoughts that we own or that we are subjected to. Yet, what the graduation may have taught us, is that you have the capacity to affect your mind process to reach your goals. So bear in mind that no matter what you go through or where the intangible digital world takes you, there is one step that only you can take. That is the decision we must all grasp to learn and influence each other in a great way, that one good decision after another will lead to your desired outcomes. This reminds me of a famous quote by Elon Musk: "I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and correct." In like fashion, I would rather have lived well, leaving a legacy which heals, and in whatever I choose to participate in, attempt to bring unity and respect. May I conclude by wishing you all a prosperous future in whatever route you choose, and no matter where this new journey takes you, do share with others who you truly are. Believe in your goals and never look back. Thank you and congratulations.
Nistitinkom issa tisimgħu l-indirizz tar-rappreżentanta tal-gradwati is-Sinjura Tiziana Spiteri se tingħata l-grad ta' Master of Science in Insurance and Risk Management. Tiziana Spiteri.
Pro-Chancellor, Pro-Rectors, Deputy Dean, members of the Academic Board, distinguished guests, and above all, fellow graduates. It is my distinct honor to be addressing you all this evening on behalf of the Master of Science in Insurance and Risk Management students that are graduating today. When I was asked to do this speech, my nerves got the best of me because not even the numerous presentations I've given throughout these past years have made standing here before all of you today less of a daunting task. We are the graduates who finished together, stronger together in the extraordinary environment of the pandemic, and we all made it all healthy. On an occasion such as this, it is inevitable to not be overwhelmed by a multitude of emotions. This ceremony not only represents our academic achievements, but it is also a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its significance. We have all worked hard to get to this day, and our achievement is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. But graduation is not an end goal in itself. Actually, it is part of the larger journey of life. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments we achieve during its course should be taken as starting points for further achievements. Our graduation should serve as such a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us. Over the past year, we have been faced with a number of obstacles that might have demotivated us from reaching our end goal. However, being here today has shown us how capable we all are of accomplishing our goals when we commit ourselves to them. I hope all of us here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it. As we all continue on with our lives, let us tackle each new problem on with confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and are equipped with the necessary tools to tackle our futures. Amongst all the change happening over the past year, I would like to thank and commend those individuals who joined student organizations for the time and effort you put into not only guiding us and being a point of reference during unprecedented times, but also for always listening to students' opinions and ideas to continue enhancing the university journey for us and for students to come. We sit in this hall today because of our desire to foster our learning, because of our curiosity to understand further, and because of our need to continue to grow. Going forward, never stop learning, because everywhere you go and everything you do is an opportunity to learn something new. What you learn is yours, and no one can take that away from you. Therefore, I wish for you that your thirst for knowledge is never quenched, and that you never stop learning. This course in particular did not exist within the University of Malta up until some years ago. If it had not been for our professors and lecturers who had passionately lobbied for and promoted the significance of these courses, we would not have had the opportunity to further our studies to this level. Hence, I would also like to thank our educators and academics who have dedicated so much of their time to opening the doors of further learning. It is likely that in the coming years, one of us may one day be sitting alongside some of our lecturers and professors, or even be in a position to actively improve further learning. In conclusion, as we walk up to receive our certificate, may it always be a representation of our desire to continue to learn and evolve. May it always be a reminder of the unprecedented challenges that life will throw our way and that we have the strength to persevere. And finally, may the certificate always remind us to actively show love to the important people in our lives and to strive to make a positive difference in the life of others today and every day. Thank you.
Loti tal-grati ta' Master fil-Fakultà tal-Ekonomija, l-Management u l-Accountancy, Master of Arts. Prekarissimi kandidati, plakui ta' autoritatibus universitati moderandi, prefectis dinius vos declarare kell laurea insignibus decremini. Sponsor, Professor Simon Grima.
Tuum in conspectum, magnifice rector. Adducimus hanc lectissimam candidatem. Omnibus laureae insignibus, more instituque moriurum a te honestandum quae. A consiliaris et senatoribus huius universitatis dignissimis presentata. Te mox rogabit ut, tibi attributa potestate. Iem magistros reunitis attique in esimodi censu cooptatem ad scriptaque, nomines atque edicas.
Katja Gallia Taylor ġiet l-ewwel fil-kors bil-qasam tal-istudju tagħha jkun Insurance and Risk Management.
Ut itaque Deus, exoratus vertat bene, nobis attributa auctoritate, te magistram eoiure censeri, et esse quo optimo sunt creali, ali edicimus et pronunciamus, tibique omnibus honoribus, cum laurea conjunctis fruendi et utendi facultatem facimus. Capeam collate tibi dignitatis ornamenta, et quid illa instituto maiorum portentat intellege. Gestas sic togam hanc, ut norint omnes te in magistrarum collegium allectam esse. Sit tibi liberaris pilleus hic veluti ornamentum laureum, quo donamantum post certamen victores. Quant opere vero te de dignitate adepta in totius academici coetus nomine gratulemur, testetur tibi hic noster amplexus.
Insurance and Risk Management, John Abdullah. Janika Camilleri. Chantel Galia. Janice Grek. In absentia Davis Mauga. Daniela Vella. Management, Lisa N. Stoimanowski-Mercia. Master of Arts in Public Policy Leadership, Giulia Aquilina. Bernice Bonnici. Maria Francesca Cassar. Rebecca Cremona. Theodora Fenech. In absentia Lien Galia. Charlene Saliba. Master of Arts in Taxation, Janelle Aquilina. Nikolai Attard. Ephraim Ray De Bono. Corinne Elul. In absentia, Andrew Muscat. Master of Science in Public Policy and Strategic Management. In absentia, Muna Benoun. Noir El-Assad. In absentia, Maria Farrugia u Kirill Vinogradov. Strategic Management and Digital Marketing. Carl Xavier Attard. Rebecca Attard. Anthony Baldacchino. Matthew Ahmed Ben Hamid. In absentia, Georgi Bondarchuk. Stephanie Bonnici. Franco Borch. Christina Borch. Liam Borch. Edward Brooks. Mariah Bugeya. In absentia, Leonardo Burata. Nicole Buzuttil. Ian Patrick Calafato. Julian Camilleri. Zach Camilleri Mercia. Celine Caruana. Daniel Kassar. Matea Kassar. Michela Kassar. Rebecca Kauki. Andrew Kurmi. Sephora Kutayyar. Natalie De Gabriele Ferrante. Haitim El Wahaji. Abigail Farrugia. Owen Felice. Jürgen John Gauci. Matthew Patrick Gauci. In absentia, Jason Gorman. Jessica Grech. In absentia, N.G. Honholt. Isaac Incorvaya. Giulia Lateo. Giulia Lotova. David Mallia. Kieran Mallia Milanes. Naiza Muscat. Timothy Muscat. Rachel Randon. Jake Side. Adrian Samut. Sephora Sant. Joel Sherry. Sheridan Sherry. In absentia, Yvette Mifsud u Christine Spicer. Lara Marie Spiteri. Francesca Giulia Stivala. Sean Sultana Richmond. In absentia, Michael Tabone. Sara Marie Triganza. Liane Marie Vassallo. Kyle Vella. Maria Webb. Georg Zamit. Ser nifqu issa għal ftit minuti mill-loti ta' ċertifikati sabiex nisimgħu lil Steve Buttigieg fuq il-piano organ u Steve Sherry fuq il-violin. Inkomplu bloti ta' ċertifikati. Jordan Caruana. Crisel Kauki. In absenzja li Skoatu. Gianluca Curmi. Sarah Jane De Bono. Andreas Franz Farrugia. Donna Johnston. Martina Magro. Michela Muscat. In absenzja Nicole Napier u Jill Nizjak. Andrea Vella. Strategic Management and Tourism, Kurt De Giorgio. In absentia Gabor Ferenc Domonkos. Owen Grek. Melanie Mitzi. Master of Science in Banking and Finance. Preclarissimi kandidati. Placuit autoritatibus universitati moderandi. Prefectis dignos vos declarare che laurea insignibus decoremini. Sponsor, Professor Simon Grima.
Tuum in conspectum, magnifice rector. Aducimus anc lectissimam candidatem omnibus laureae insignibus, more instituteque maiorum et te honestandum quae. A consiliaris et sanatoribus huius universitis dignissimis presentata. Te mox ragaput ut, tibi attributa potestate eian magistros reunitis antique in esimodi censu cooptatam ad scriptaque nomines atque edicas.
Michela Falzon li ġiet l-ewwel fil-kors tagħha.
Ut itaque Deus, exoratus vertat bene, nobis attributa auctoritate, te magistram eiojure censeri, et esse quo optimo sunt creati, ali edicimus et pronunciamus, tibique omnibus honoribus cum laurea conjunctis, fruendi et utendi facultatem facimus. Capeam collate tibi dignitatis ornamenta, et quid illa instituto maiorum portendat intellege. Gesta sic togam hanc, ut norint omnes te in magistrarum collegium allectam esse. Sit tibi liberalis pilleus hic, veluti ornamentum laureum, quo donabantur post certamen victores. Quant opere vero te de dignitate adepta in totius academici coetus nomine gratulemur, testetur tibi hic noster amplexus.
Fabio Beninato. Josef Borch. Daniel Fenegrek. In absentia Christagat. Lien Zara. Master of Science in Insurance and Risk Management. Ryan Azzopardi. Maria Baldacchino. Priscilla Marie Buttigieg. Natica Kassar. Mark Kauki. Adrian Kutayar. Lisander Karl Farrugia. Maria Farrugia. Vanessa Gaffa. In absenzja Sally Haber u John Jameson. Jordan Shiberras. Lara Spiteri. Tiziana Spiteri. Fiona Vella King. Issa nitlob lill-gradwati l-ġodda sabiex iqumu bil-wifqa biex flimkien ngħidu l-affermazzjoni. Jiena nilqa l-onuri u l-privileġġi mogħtija lili llum. Jiena nwiegħed li nħaddimhom b'responsabbiltà għas-servizz tas-soċjetà u li nagħmel hekk skont il-liġi u l-Kostituzzjoni ta' Malta. U fil-waqt li jien membru tal-Korp Akademiku tal-Università ta' Malta, jiena nagħti kelma sħiħa li nimxi dejjem skont il-liġijiet u r-regolamenti tagħha. Fisem l-Università nifraħ li gradwat il-ġodda li familji tagħkom f'din l-okkażjoni speċjali. Proset tassew! Inqumu bil-wifqa l-innu Malti. Nitlobkom tibqgħu bil-wifqa sakemm joħorġu l-pro kanċillier, il-proretturi u l-korp akademiku. Grazzi.